Yes, indeed, it is the Jim and the Terry Show. Podcasting from the Hobbit Hole studio in Bobcaygeon. Bright sunny day. Sorry, Jim, I didn't shovel.
Didn't need to shovel, but the roads were a little spooky.
They were. It was freezing rain overnight. So how did you manage? Or really
I
salted
managed
and
okay,
sanded?
but what it was is they were very narrow, and you had to really watch the people missing the center coming over to your side, and there wasn't much you could do about where you could go without getting pulled out. So it was a little bit. I think it'll be a lot better going home.
Is this our age and stage again? Speaking through our podcast, we're very wary of winter driving conditions.
Yeah. I think it's part of it. I think the other thing is we were kidding today while I was having a wonderful breakfast, Jim. Yeah, we were talking about how wisdom wasted on the elders, right? And it doesn't matter if you're a little bit 10 minutes, 5 minutes late, if you get there safe. And the beauty of being retired, and I feel like getting that bumper sticker, go around, I'm retired. Go around me, I'm retired.
I haven't seen that.
But that is the truth. All of a sudden, all the anxiousness of having to be there kind of goes. There's no reason to be in a hurry. And so, yeah, you slow down a bit. You don't take your chances as much as you did before because wisdom prevails.
Do you pass people much anymore?
I have not much anymore, no, because you see, I am retired. I'm not really in a hurry to go anywhere. And if you stop and think about it, I watch people who pass me. And I usually go 10 over, at least 10 over, wherever I go.
The posted limit.
I'm not a pokey little driver.
Right.
But people that fly by me, they don't get very far ahead of me.
Are they the little Civics, the low riders with the guys in the seats?
Well, they're both. Lots of it is the big trucks, because don't forget the pickup trucks.
Yeah.
Those pickup trucks, they actually are better on fuel if they're booting it, as opposed to just cruising along. Yeah.
That's funny.
So they fly by you. But I'm always, as I said, 10 kilometers over. A minimum, that's where I'm at.
10 kilometers over doesn't mean anything to them. You're going slow if you're 10 over.
Well, you always got those
20
people
over
that
now.
have to be ahead of the guy in front of them. They just have to be. And I've seen some really stupid drivers, especially in bad weather.
Well, sometimes when it's snowy or slushy or salted and sanded, you don't want to be riding someone in front. You want to get past them in order not to have the debris all over your place and go through your windshield washer.
I can understand that.
Or you slow down 10 below the speed limit.
I tend to slow down.
Okay.
Well, because all of us, everybody's in the same boat.
Yeah.
So if I'm worried about getting on my window, why not just slow down?
Yeah.
Put some distance between you and the person in front.
Well, because if that person's doing the actual posted limit, it seems slow. And so for you to drift back means you're going even slower.
No, but then you click into the speed limit. But again, as you get not slower, but more calm in your life, it doesn't matter anymore.
Interesting.
I don't have to get up at 7
I'm going to challenge you
5.
on that one and say, Jim, do you really feel calmer in your life?
Shut up.
Well, let me tell you about my state of calm this morning. I was in such a state of zen. I slept in and I had my morning coffee and sat down beside my wife and watched the news to catch up on things. And it was a glorious morning until she said, so when's Jim coming? Gulp. What? I thought this was Wednesday. No, it's Thursday. Oh my gosh. You've never seen such a flash. The Flash. The Flash. Put on my lightning bolt
your pajama
costume.
bottoms fell off as you got up to race?
Something like that. I was a mad dash. And sorry for the caramelized vegetables in the fry pan.
No, thank you very much.
Everything was going wrong this morning, but yeah, there we go. So.
But that's happened to me a lot now. It happens to me a lot. I forget what day it is. I'll be halfway through the day and I'll go, wait, this isn't Tuesday. This is only Monday. But I'm also starting to rejoice in the days now taking longer. You know what I mean? Because I'm not racing for the weekend.
Yes.
So it doesn't matter. And now that your life's shortening up because you're old.
Boy, does it seem to be going faster.
Yeah,
as it
so
gets
if
shorter.
you think it's Wednesday and it's only Monday, hey, what a neat week. Oh, you're not, because you don't have to do anything.
Okay.
Unless it snows and like you're still out there breaking your back.
Well, I do have a snowblower, so the shoveling is only for the things that I can't get at the wood decks.
You also
and
have
stuff.
like 450 feet of driveway.
Yeah. Well, sometimes I was so expecting the blizzard that we were supposed to get 20 centimeters. We got, well, whatever you slogged through this morning, was it a millimeter, a centimeter?
Oh, no, we
maybe?
got more down where we were.
So you did
Yeah,
get it?
we
but
got probably, I don't know, inches.
5
What's
centimeters?
inches? 4 inches.
4 inches. Okay. So roughly 8 to 10 centimeters, somewhere in that.
I guess maybe
Okay.
3 inches. I don't
Okay.
know, but
Well, you got it then. We did not.
yeah.
So I'm thankful for that. I don't know where we're going with this, but it's more old folk talk on age and stage, slowing down, feeling calm, but not really calm.
But this proves our point, Terry, because there was a direction we were going to go. And I think it
Do you know what it was?
Yeah, I think it just came to me. I think it was we were going to talk about sort of like where were you when type of thing because of the Olympics.
Okay, so we did say
But we don't have to do that.
Well, we did cover that in the first podcast
Oh, okay.
and celebrating
See? There's the memory
the
gone.
1972. But I did want to bring out something because that game against Czechia, was it Czechia that we were playing?
Yeah.
Well, I was thinking of Dominic Hasek because he stonewalled the Canadian team similarly. I'm thinking it's 25, 30 years ago. That's just so, I mean, we're looking way back from our longevity point of view. Dominic Hasek was known as a great goaltender, and he stonewalled, and I thought, this is going to happen to Canada because we were trailing in that game.
Yeah.
Twice we were trailing, and we were glad to tie it up, but then that goal late in the third period, I thought we were doomed.
Yeah, I did too. But I was getting prepared for it. Somebody's got to win, somebody's got to lose. And, I almost felt bad for Chechnya.
I did.
Charamana.
I did. I love when we can't figure out how to say something. But I did feel
Chechnya.
compassion. And are we past the patriotism? I'm still a patriot, I think. I still like to wave the maple flag.
I wanted Canada to win, but, it's funny.
But did it matter that much to you and I watching from our...
Well, this is the thing, because life would have gone on.
Yes.
And we would have been into the World Cup soccer. So,
the next round of whatever, FIFA, whatever. What's the
next round of disappointments?
Sure, okay. But at this stage, we've learned to
Glass
embrace...
half full.
We've
Glass
learned
half
to...
full.
Cup half full. I liked your little song. Cup half full. And you
Glass
had
half
this-
full.
You were doing the Pollyanna
At least
kind of...
there's something left to sip.
I still like that. That's a good song, and I got to do. Yeah, we'll do one. We'll do a live recording. Bring your guitar one day.
Yeah.
I've got a guitar here. I just got to get new strings.
I need new strings too, but we're going off track.
We are restrung or high strung. I'm trying to find the metaphors in this.
We're not definitely
we?
not restrung.
We're not retired. We're retreaded. I forget the retirement sticker I saw like that. Anyway, there are other things for us to talk about in terms of athletics and Canada. And I don't think it's unpatriotic not to have empathy for the other team. When you reach that level of quarterfinals and the men's, anybody. It's like the NFL Super Bowl. Who shows up that day in that moment, in that final minute, in that final play, the final kick, the final throw? Whoever showed up, that's to celebrate.
Yeah. And every now and then it is, sometimes I do get a little extra excited, like when Marner got that goal. I'm thinking, man, I could just see him turn around to the camera and show him the finger.
I don't think you could see it in that glove.
Yeah, you couldn't in that glove, but I mean, he was known in Toronto for not showing up during the playoffs, and here he is, he won it. So, and a beautiful breakaway, break through the defense.
Yeah, that's
right
a
up
3-on-3 at that point, because it was overtime, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's quite an accomplishment.
Oh yeah, and he just broke right through and backhanded it, and the goalie just like, oh God, I felt bad for the goalie.
Women's game is today. Let's comment on the political stuff. There are two controversies. One is curling, both men and women, Canada in both instances, and then the Ukrainian bobsled helmet. So take it away.
Well, I don't know all that much about it, but only Canada could get in a fight with curling.
Throw the rocks at somebody. Okay, so the controversy is simply that you have your handle, you throw the stone, you're sliding down, you let it go at that blue line, and once you release, you can't touch
it
anything,
again.
any part of it.
But they have sensors on the handles, right?
Yeah, but the sensor is more if you
On the
let
grip.
go and you grab it again.
So he took his finger, they're saying, and flipped it.
And didn't. Well, I don't think he touched the handle, but they showed it going down the stone as a stone went down. But did he contact it? I don't know. But
and they don't have replays. Why not?
I don't know. And
Like,
they don't have.
that drives me crazy.
Are they
Just
going to
show
need
you-
video replays and adjudication for these things? Are the referees going to have to go to the booth and put on their headphones for curling? For God's sake, that's curling. Please, I don't know. The
maybe we
Canadians,
cheated.
both the men and the
We've
women.
been known to cheat before.
Oh, that's true. That's true. So it's. I
What
don't
was
know.
it, the soccer?
I don't know if there's
We
any
ended up
doping
sending
involved.
we
Was there
sent
too much
drones.
caffeine in the Tim Hortons being served before they did that shot rock or whatever they call it?
But this is how important these things are. This is why the Russians took steroids. They obviously don't think
Any
it's wrong
edge.
to take steroids.
Any edge you can get. when
Any
you're
edge
at
you
the
can
World.
get. And that's a bit annoying to me, but I guess we're the ones watching, and so
Well, if it's a doping
worth-
scandal,
it
it's
can-
intentional. But
Yeah.
if the guy inadvertently touched something, how do you measure intent?
and then when do you turn around and go, sorry, that I touched.
Well,
I-
in the women's case, they took the stone off. The
Yeah.
shot did not count. So they both maintain their innocence. Okay, let's quickly touch on the Ukrainian helmet. Oh, did we do that before?
No, I don't think we did.
Controversy is
Ukrainian
showing athletes who are deceased.
who went to war to fight for Ukraine. They were deceased, and they wouldn't let him wear the helmet.
Too political.
Too political, so he didn't wear the helmet, and he didn't perform.
Too hot to handle controversy? The IOC, please.
Rules are rules, Teddy.
It's complicated, Jim. It's
rules
not
are
rules.
rules, Teddy.
Bye-bye for now.
It's complicated, this relationship I have with my morning coffee. It's from the way that